Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi.
All right. Hey. All right. So, moment of truth here. I actually don't have like a set plan, lesson plan, but I do have information. So,
Okay. We'll
first
take
go
it.
round. And then because I did try to get ChatGPT to give me a lesson plan, but the way it's not organized where I can find it easily.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. But let me see. What screen is it? I know I'm sharing a screen somewhere.
Says, what is prompt engineering?
Okay, there it is. Found ya. Okay. I wonder if okay. And then let me see. Okay, so now you can see the other screen too. Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, I can show everything that I need in one. Good. All right. So hey Amanda, how are you?
I'm good, Moon. How are you?
Good. And then so just so you're aware, this I am recording this. I'm intending to use this, just so you know,
Okay.
to share it as part of, I guess, teaching people about prompt engineering so I can learn also from you guys.
I'll
All
behave
right.
myself then.
Say what?
I said I'll behave myself then.
I- Mike, let me just let you know, okay?
Okay.
You can behave but still be you.
Okay.
So yeah, so I've just been really interested in prompt engineering. It is definitely along the line of things I'm interested in as far as technology. I worked in tech, and even before then, I was into the whole social online life thing as far as back with Facebook when they first started, MySpace, all that yada yada yada. So prompt engineering, what is it? I've been doing some research. So this was a really good video that I watched. I'll share this with you if you want it. But I'm not even done going through the notes. So I've been watching this one video on YouTube of this one lady who really goes through it like in depth. And these are the notes that I have from it. So I'm like, okay, this is actually a good structure, I think, to learn about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm not even the notes that I've taken were just kind of like halfway through the video because she really does go in depth a good amount. But so prompt engineering. First, let me just check with you. Let me just see where you're at actually.
Okay.
But for the sake of the fact that I'm posting this, okay, so prompt engineering, it's basically the way that you can talk to you can Okay, imagine like when you're Googling something, you type certain words when you're searching, right? So you're
Yeah.
talking to Google, asking them what you want to search for, whether it's a question or you're just putting in plain words, a restaurant you want to look up. So prompt engineering, basically think of that with that in mind. There are things like bots, kind of like Siri is a bot that you talk to, and also that Google search, you can be a bot, you can say that you text to look up things to get answers back. And so now with AI, the evolution of AI, it's allowing technology and the machines to able to understand us humans the way we naturally talk. So instead of just searching, hey, nearest restaurant, you can just say, ask, where's the nearest restaurant next to me that has really good this? And the chatbots are able to, has really good, I don't know, tofu.
Mhm.
So, but they're able to understand it a lot better now than before, because before they're very limited, but now they're able to really understand things because of all the information, technology has gathered over the years. So prompt engineering, the reason why it's becoming a lot more popular now because there is technology with AI that's more than just able to give you answers, but it's able to give you certain feedback on things. If you're somebody who does a lot of research, it's able to help you do your research faster and you're asking it questions based just on the way you talk. And the main thing about it is because before this moment when you're able to just look up things, when you're able to search the database that these are made in front of, it's only people who are really technical and understand that back end tech stuff that could really search it and pull the information. So now we're us regular people who don't know all that coding able to do the same thing. Let me get off that.
Yeah.
So with prompt engineering, examples of it just to see for people who don't know. I'm gonna just show quick examples of like the things that I've done myself just to show ideas, and then I'm gonna check in with you, Queenie, just to see like what your experience has been with prompt engineering and how you use it with the AI chatbots. Chatbots, it's like this thing you're seeing here. This one is by ChatGPT. It's one of the most popular ones right now because it's just really, really good at what it does compared to the other ones. For example, when you go to a website store, there's a chatbot that would ask you questions, that would come up and ask you if you have any questions, like a customer service one, and they'll just answer some questions based on they'll answer your questions based on the information that has been put into it. So this is something similar to that concept of a chatbot. You're talking to a computer, but
Mm.
it does a bit more than those. So let me see. Uh, so some things that I've done, I use this way too much. So maybe I shouldn't do this. But example is you could ask it to help you just send an email asking for time off. Sometimes you don't want to think too much. And it's just going to give you a sample. If you're very simple with it, what you're asking, it's just going to give you like a template of an email. But the more detail you're with it, the more it can tailor that to what you want. You can tell it shorter, longer, yada, yada, yada. And another cool thing that it does are photos. Why is that? Now, if you have, I just got the pro version because I've played with it long enough. I'm like, let me just try this out. But I'm trying to see what my picture's at. Coloring pages. Okay, well, these are cool. Okay, yeah. So my family and I were planning a holiday party, and
Mhm.
we figure a cool activity for the kids is for them to, have coloring books, like coloring pages.
Mhm.
So I asked ChatGPT to help create images of mixed gender African American friends hanging out and chatting around Christmas tree. This is what it came up with.
Love
So I
that.
just, yeah, so these are just like the cool things it can do instead of, that alone, I think, is a really cool thing to show. But outside of that, there's a lot more it can do. Just wanted to kind of show a quick idea with a quick explanation. And Queenie, what is your experience with it, I guess, whether it's compared to what I've said? I just want to know like where you're at with it, with prompt engineering with AI, whether it's ChatGPT or another program.
Yeah. So, like, I am familiar with AI. I started off on a different program that I was actually paying for per month, and that program is broken down into different things that you may need it for. So, if you need like a resume written, or if you need ad copy for like a post or a product, if you want to come up like on Google pages, like it's all organized and set design that all you have to do is kind of tell it what to do. So the only prompts would be the information you want. And my experience with ChatGPT is me having to tell it what it's for. Oh, and the other one was like copywritten protected, so it would never repeat the same things. So I understand with the free, I'm not too sure about the paid version of ChatGPT, but there's kind of nothing original maybe on there. So you can potentially get the same information that somebody else across the world is asking it.
Mhm.
So you have to kind of be mindful with that. But basically, I've been using AI for just over a year now, maybe a year and a half, I get. Oh, not a year and a half, but a year and some. Because I think I started last summer or spring. Um, and I really liked it. So I kind of just like use it for everything in my business. If I'm making a post, I like that it kind of sounds like how I would speak. So
Yeah.
once I get the response from it, I kind of just tweak it to personalize it a little bit more. Yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to have the upgraded version of ChatGPT to create artwork with that, which is really cool. I'm hoping that in our session today, I can prompt it to make something that I really need, and we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, I
I hope I
mean,
answered your question.
no, you did because it's just to kind of get an idea of how you use it, and it's what it sounds like you use it a lot when it most of the experiences using it like for your business and coming up with
Exactly.
what are the things you said? Because I'm trying to take notes, but the
So,
things that you've created, it's asked it to do.
yeah, I've created posts. I've created like letters, proposals, to get like
Hmm.
influencers to come in for services, just
Okay.
email, anything that I don't want to do, I ask it to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For
And it's funny because
example,
I remember. Oh, sorry. Go
mhm.
ahead.
I needed help organizing this event that I'm putting on.
Mm-hmm.
And so that it really helped me. Sorry, one of my doorbell just rang. Hold on. I just gotta grab that. But yes, so I use that to help me kind of organize the flow of events because I have a lot of thoughts in my head. And so, can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All this stuff popped up as I started walking. It's like, do you want to talk about that? Oh, I'm like, yes. uh, but yeah, so sorry, Mona.
Okay, I'm like, I definitely couldn't hear you then, but I
Sorry.
realize.
I just had to grab this box that I'm wondering what the heck is this? That's my name on it. It's huge. Uh, sorry if I'm messing up your recording. Take two.
It's okay.
So I'm planning an event right now, and I
Mm-hmm.
needed it to help me organize my thoughts for the flow of the event. So that's a big thing I've been using it for at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying not to blink. Uh, I mean, it sounds like you really have like a good experience with it so far as just somebody who's using the free version. Because I remember you even started using prompt engineering itself with AI with another program. How to organize that? I'm assuming one of the techniques with prompt engineering, I guess, knowing that the more detailed, not overly detailed as far as putting in like a lot of text, but just the more direct you are with asking it what you want, the better it is at giving you that information. So let me see if I can, I don't know if these are notes that were mentioned here or things that I mentioned, but have you, I guess so far as like you know about what it means like when you're fine tuning your question, right? When you're giving it specific for example, dates, or if you're giving like a template format that you wanted to give an answer to. So have you when you said organizing your thoughts around the flow of events,
Mhm.
like have you looked into or have you asked it to give you a like a is it like a timeline or just like events to get the events to get everything together for the day of the event or like the flow of
Yes, so I literally just put in, like, we use the prompt engineering, I guess, is what we're doing. I
yeah.
basically said, I'm having an event. This is what it's about. This is the experience I want my clients to have. These are the aspects of my event that I want. And
Hmm.
so create that for me.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
it's
and how has like the I guess the answer that it gave back to you, does it was it kind of like how close to it was it to what you wanted? Or was it far off or was it close enough? That's a good question.
it was very close because I really broke it down. Because
Mm-hmm.
so basically, as it was giving me ideas, I was like, oh shoot, no, I need to refine this. And so I was
Mm-hmm.
like refining my request as I was going along.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I wish I probably should have just started by just giving information because I knew like you were gonna okay, so the reason why I guess I'm feeling like okay, you're definitely just along in the line of somebody who you already have the skill of what a prompt engineer is. And
Hmm.
that's kind of where I was when I got really curious about this. Like, okay, you already know how to ask questions and give directions, which is not a surprise. The fact that the way it answers things is similar to the way you write, you know?
Yes.
So I guess for me, it's like what I've gone into, because I'm like, okay, that's actually all you can really do with it to like fine tune it, to like get it as close to what you want. What's called to be very detailed and direct with your questions or the what you wanted to do. But I
Yeah.
guess the only add-ons would be now because that's the point where I got now just like, okay, let me at least try the pro. So the thing with the pro now, you're able to use other plugins now that can connect to other things that can where it can automatically do like run tasks for you, not just give you answers or templates or feedback, you know? So that one I haven't. So okay, so now I'm just like, okay, I don't know how I'm doing. Am I just like gonna go and give information? You know, this I'm just let me just have a conversation with you since it's just 30 minutes, actually,
Yeah.
instead of going through all these stuff that you may not. So it sounds like it's basically already when it comes to information, when you're asking it, like, okay, so for somebody who doesn't know, let me see prompt. Are you're on your phone? Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's like yeah. I guess let's just go on it and to see um what at the okay. How about this? At the end of this, what do you want? Is there something you want out of this, or just to kind of explore with me?
Um, I definitely want to explore it with you, but I also want to know if it could create some signs for me for my event. I don't want to
Okay,
do
there we go. I'm like,
Canva
let's get something concrete here. Can it create signs? As in, what
signs.
kind of
Yes.
signs?
So I'm having different stations, activations at my event. One is going to be about like gut health and nutrition. One's going to
Mm-hmm.
be about stress management or like mental health. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
decided on the exact title if I'm going to use both.
Mm-hmm.
Probably both. Um, One's going to be about skin education, and yeah. So basically, I want one that's going to be like skin education. One side, I want them all to be cohesive. Um, and if I can't do it, then I'll end up doing it on Canva. But I'm thinking of like this horizontal like sign that I could put above each section to
Oh,
identify.
okay. Are
Yeah.
these like tall signs?
No, they're gonna be like long.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if it could do that.
Yeah, that's time when I'm like, I don't know if it can do all that because let me see. Just new chat. Okay. So let me see. So yeah, when you have the pro version, you go to Chat GPT 4,
Hmm.
and 3.5 is what's available to everybody, and then 4 is the one that has the plugins. So plugins are and by default, the plugins that comes with it is Dolly. Dolly is the one that allows you to create the pictures, and then browsing is it's connected to Google. No, Microsoft Bing to allow it to browse online.
Yeah.
Because for a while it was only limited to knowledge, I think up to I don't know some kind of year that's not today. But let's say 2002, and don't quote me. An
Okay.
analysis is something else that it analyzes that I can't tell you what it is. So we're gonna click on ChatGPT 4.
Hey.
All right, so let's see.
Question. My nephew is playing very loud music. Is it? Can you hear it? Is it interfering?
No, I can't hear it. No, but here's what thing you can do though. At the meantime, when I try to, okay, so it's uh, if you can go ahead and try to see if you can find a picture of a idea of what you're talking about, the sign, and just
Okay.
add it here to the chat so I can. Because one thing you can do is like click attach an image and then just see if it could kind of try to copy that. But what that also does is for me to kind of see what you're talking about.
Okay.
'Cause, um, like, let me see, download. Like this, it's not. That's the thing. It takes a while to like. It's so much information when I'm doing research on even this Dolly, how to get it to behave the way you want it to. So it's different ways that you can.
Hmm.
It can get very detailed because I came across this one video that talked about let me see, for example, okay, let me see. Can you, it's something, well, as far as how you can recreate the same style of a picture over and over again consistently, that's something I'm trying to figure out, and it's very limited. But I came across the video that talked about how you can do it by finding out what the seed is. Seed is it's like a number that is attached to each picture.
Oh.
And all you're supposed to do, well, that's the thing. I thought, oh, I found the jackpot. But I clearly haven't yet because it's not working out. I saw them like the prompt, the instructions that they asked is, "What's the seed of this picture?" And from the videos that they showed, maybe that's what it used to do before, but not anymore. But it gave them the seed number, and then you can say, "Oh, create an image similar to the seed." But when I asked it, it didn't give me a response. It said it can't do that. That's what I'm just like. It gets
I'm
very
gonna need my money back.
yeah. I'm just like, oh, this is one of those things where you got to be on top of the knowledge, huh? Like when you really want to actually like like go from a regular good user to special, I don't know, a lot.
Right.
Can you let me know when you find the
Yeah, I did. My phone's just acting very slow. Okay, so I just text it to you, or should I put it in this? Because I
I
don't know
put
how
it
to.
here. Yeah, it'll be easier.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know how to use this. Let us. Okay, show present. My backside, Muna. I don't know.
It's okay.
How do I
Or
share
maybe
the
you
screen?
can't attach images, can you?
I don't think so. I just texted to you though.
Okay. Okay, I'll get it. So you see how I try to copy it? So that's a complicated thing. It's not the best thing, you know. So compared to somebody, this is good for people who just want to. You can create really good stuff here, but if you're like a what's like a illustrator or someone who takes it very seriously, like you're on that Photoshop life, like extremely hardcore,
Yeah.
this may just be like a play thing for you when it comes to creating images on ChatGPT, you know?
Yeah. Can I have a
Okay, let
little
me see.
sidebar?
Go ahead.
I just want to say to open up your mouth and ask for things is such a blessing. Okay. To be able to just be like, can I have stuff? Because people either gonna say yes or no. I don't know if I told you this, but like I reached out to this very expensive skincare brand telling them I'm having an event and I would love to, try to use this event as a way to open an order, sell
Mm-hmm.
product. They have sent me probably like $1,000 worth of inventory. Just and
What?
so yeah, so like because there's little their serum alone is $250. So they sent me like two serums, two creams, a full size oil cleanser, this, that, acrylic display case, product samples for the clients to try, like just so much. And
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, so what the one guy messaged me yesterday, he's like, "Oh, I sent you a special package with extra product for you to try." Because I was like, "Oh, it's so pretty, like I don't even want to touch it." Because he's like, "How do you like the product?" And I was like, "I don't want to open it. I'm saving for my event." So I guess when I said that to him, he's like, "Let me send her more." And that's why I was like, "Oh, my doorbell just rang," and so I was like, "What is this package?" That's
Oh,
what
that
it
was the
is.
extra stuff you sent?
Yes,
Oh my God, that's awesome.
girl. I'm telling you, ask for everything.
Like, she's like, I have a business. I'm gonna get everything.
Everything, okay, honey? Oh
Wow,
my dear, I'm so excited. But
I
yes,
love
and
that.
that was my little sidebar. Asking it shall be. What do you say? What is it? Asking it is given.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ask and you shall see.
yeah. So, did you get my text? Did you get the
I
image?
did. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. So now this, I'm already looking. I feel like it might be a bit challenging, but that's only because this is new.
Okay.
Like I know the knowledge, I can soak it up and everything and understand what's going on, but as far as trying to manipulate Dolly to give images, that's definitely a skill there for.
Right.
But I did come across information, though I haven't tested it, that Canva has a plugin with ChatGPT. And this is something that looks like Canva can definitely do. So I'm
That's so.
wondering.
I just asked Canva to do that when you asked me for an example.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they have something called Canva Magic. It says like type in 5 words or less.
Say what?
Type in 5 words or less what you want.
Mm-hmm. Does it allow
Yeah.
you to like upload to give an example?
Not that I can see.
All right. So here, I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see my screen that I'm uploading. Okay, so I just got it downloaded here. That's what I just attached. Let me see. So, um, can you recreate this image? I wonder exactly as it is.
What ab- what about can you create banners for a skincare event using these titles and then putting the titles
For a skin care event.
using these titles and then put like nutrition and gut health, detoxification.
I'll fix that. AEAL. Nutrition. Nutrition. Detoxification. Can you create banners for skincare events using these titles in quotes? Let's see what it gives. Okay. Well, it looks like it's able to spell the word detox. Did I spell it wrong? Nutrition and gut health detoxific. It's trying to get cute and get it. Anyways, um, so it does. Okay, it's workable. Not to say this is exactly what it is, but it knows
Oh,
how to
you
give
can't hear
words.
me.
Not at all, but it's given the alien letters that they call it here at the bottom. But okay,
I was like, this looks like something I would see if I was on shrooms. This is awesome. I really like it though.
very shroomy.
Very shroomy.
You see, so from what I've heard, prompt. Okay, so this is like when you type what you type. This is what it recreates when you look up the info. I guess that AI does its own like summary of what it thinks you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, create two wide banner images for skincare event. The first banner features the title da 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 and the elegance of free font. Oh, so these are oh, okay. So now if you want different font, you can change it.
This is why prompt engineering is so important.
Yeah, so
'Cause-
now you see what you typed and what the computer is saying that you type, and now when you copy this, you can go and try to change it some more. Okay.
Mhm.
Background design that includes visual elements like fruits, veggies, abstracts, representation of gut flora. Okay, the second banner. Okay, so it tells you what you want the first banner, the second banner. But what's funny is it definitely got the spelling right, but it decided like, no, we're gonna just say no, the I is not here. But it's all good. It's cute.
Right?
In the same elegant safari with the background and the clues. Okay. So how do you want to cheat? You say you want it horizontal, no vertical? This
It's
is
horizontal. That's
right now.
horizontal, right?
Yeah, right now
The
it's
first one.
for no, right now it's vertical.
Yeah, so I like the first one. But honestly, if it looks like that shit, I could work with that.
Okay.
Oh,
Create
I need
two.
more. Yeah. I need more. But then I'm wondering, will this be able to be downloaded and translated like with the specs that are required for printing?
That's a different thing now. We got to figure
Mhm.
out if that's a possible thing. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, it doesn't because it doesn't give you the pixels, right?
Yeah, but I wonder if you know how to identify that if it does. If you know,
You know what? You're able to download these?
yeah, you can download
Yeah,
them.
they probably come in the highest resolution.
No, I don't think so, really.
Okay, never mind. You
Yeah,
know.
just yeah, because I zoomed in the ones that I downloaded on my phone, and it's not really given that resolution thing.
Hmm.
So you see? Oh no, I forget. You're not seeing the whole screen when I share. Let me see if I can share like my whole thing.
Okay.
Because I'm here on the screen. Opening up the image on and zooming in.
Hmm.
Let me stop presenting.
So you're not recording?
No, I am recording. So Google is recording. I'm just
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's recording. Entire screen maybe. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay. So now you see. Okay. Where was I? La, la, la. It's trying
La
to
la
show.
la la la.
Yeah, I'm like, what
Da,
was I
da, 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 da.
showing?
Okay. It was like, Queenie, shut up.
Shit, what are we doing here? Oh, it search similar stuff. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Where is that download file that I just downloaded? Download. You can see this one? Yeah. So you see when you zoom in, it's
Hmm.
it's a I don't you know what? I'm not a photographer person, so I don't know. These are blurry, right? So it's not a high pixel.
Hmm. Hold on. Did you just downloaded it?
Yeah, I downloaded it, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
I think I can actually also another thing you can do um with your chat GPT here is I can share the conversation with images is not yet supported. Oh, dang. I thought I was about to do something and I didn't.
What?
So if it's not images, I guess you can share the chat with other people and they can continue it or just look at it. But
Oh.
it doesn't allow you when you're on the thing with pictures.
Okay.
Like with this one, for example, I could share. Let me see. Yeah, I can share this one because it's just text. Copy link and share. And I think on your end, you should be able to like type into it, but I'm not sure if if it updates mine or it just gives you a copy just for you. Mm. So, for these images, did you want to try like a different fine tune the prompts to see if it can give something different?
Wait, what is
Or
this?
hmm?
Oh, you have beauty tea.
Yeah, that was just we're just tech.
Oh.
I'm sending the link to show you how you can
Oh, continue.
continue. Yeah, the chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, let me see how. I wonder if I click on it if it'll show me. This is what it looks like for people. Hey, boo, what did I do? This is what it looks like.
I said hi. ChatGPT said hello. How can I assist you today with questions about herbs, fruits, vegetables, or any topics you'd like to explore? Hold up, Muna, 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, I just I just told her I'm on a call and she's calling. Muna, can you hear me? Yes.
I can hear you.
Open my door. It's sorry, there's stuff here. It's there. Oh, if I answer this is gonna disconnect. Hold on. I gotta
Okay.
tell her I'll call her back. It's right under that bowl right there. Yeah. Wait, you're taking it?
Just need to use it for a second, man. I'll bring it back.
Why are you answering me like that?
Because you act like I'm stealing your lighter.
No, I said, wait, are you taking it?
You said,
It's a yes or
are
no.
you taking it?
Yeah, it's
No,
a yes or no
but
question.
the tone was like, oh,
Don't
you're
listen
gonna
to my
steal
tone.
my
Listen,
lighter?
don't listen to my tone. Listen to the question.
I said, yeah.
Okay.
You need to use
Now
this.
get out. Oh, you heard that one? I'm sorry. I thought I muted you.
Get it out.
I'm not nice. I'm a
Get it
liar.
out. I am not nice.
Like,
Where have I heard that? I'm
I was
polite
just
and
pretending. Get out.
get out. Oh Lord. This definitely is not a structured teaching. I guess
That's
since
okay.
it's just 30 minutes, I just wanted to get to it, what you were curious about. But I'm not
Yeah.
sure if it's given what you were looking for.
It's giving
But
something very close.
yeah, it's
So
given close.
it helped
Um,
me greatly.
yeah, but one thing for sure, it's definitely a good way if you're researching stuff to get information, like here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, instead of having to click so many different links, if you're just doing a plain Google search,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like that. Um, I mean, I'm definitely gonna use these coloring pages for my family. So
Yes. No, that's
um,
awesome.
asking it how to play spades because I don't know how to play spades, but at the same time, what am I Game time. Why is there heart health in games? Oh, benefits of
so that you
Apple.
can so that you can get your heart together while playing games.
I know, right?
Mhm.
Okay. But dang, I've like been on this thing since, let me see, after this in January. Okay. Girls Night Makeup Workshop. Oh, that's when I was showing somebody how to use it. Ah,
Mm.
but my plan is, I guess, okay, question for you. For me though, about I have a question if you can
Answer?
advice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I guess I'm kind of thinking I will put a I will like to just keep exploring the idea of like teaching this. So maybe video wise,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to wonder like should I just go ahead and first try to do some videos, instruct like videos just giving information on the different topics, like individual videos I'm just like talking explaining to post.
Yeah, I think you should just record like a session of something you're working on, or like pretend to be working on, and then do voiceovers and like editing and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering
Yeah,
how, yeah. And
yeah.
then
So just
eventually
screen record your like your Chat GPT session, and then be like,
oh,
"Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a coloring book." Like, just go
okay.
do that over again, like what you did for your family event.
Okay. Okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, and then I guess once in a while, if I have like actual information outside of when I'm using it, give that information.
Exactly.
Just record what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I
Yeah.
definitely want to explore. And I'm thinking I even probably just want to go ahead and start teaching it, not in a way like, oh, I'm going to teach you everything, but just introducing somebody to it if they want to pay for a session.
Right.
Hey, I know enough to like to just introduce you to it and give a bit more. I'm not going
Mm-hmm.
to make you an expert, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something with it because yeah, I'm tired of just being behind the computer all day every day.
Mm-hmm. Period.
And this is
I
pretty
love it.
awesome. So I think it's a skill. It's recording. Okay, yeah, it's a skill that's gonna help you get ahead and move fast at work. Okay, because I definitely use it. I use it at
Yeah.
work for
Girl,
sure.
it is a skill. Trust me. I got bombarded with 1,000 questions last night, and I was like, "Hold on," and I just answered them with ChatGPT.
Oh,
I was
awesome!
like, "Cause you ain't finna ask me these questions."
I
Okay,
love that.
you can
What were you like? What kind of
talk to my
questions? Was it like
robot.
skincare questions?
No, 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 no. I could answer those. It was just like, oh, how is this? Like, how is this gonna work? And how is that gonna work? Like, how are we gonna get like basically like logistics questions?
Oh, for the event.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like, 1 second. Trust me,
I got it.
I sounded real professional.
I love that. Oh
Okay.
my God, you see, this is, I love it. Love
Yes.
it. Oh my God. And then I guess before we leave off, one thing I saw that you're able to do, I think I started telling you about this, how you can create your own GPT, kind of like an app store on
Yes.
your phone.
Yes.
Um, this it's pretty easy to say, okay, if all you want to do is just like create one, it's pretty easy to do. Like when I think of an idea right now, I just kind of go in, you just create GPT and you
Mm-hmm.
give it instructions of what you want it to do. So it's a specific thing. But I'm also testing it to see, okay, what is it really doing? Um, as of right now, all I know is, yeah, you go in and do that customization, but when you actually use it, if you ask questions outside of what you've quote unquote designed it to do, like this interview coach here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get started. No, that's not. I wanted to go into edit. When you edit it, like this create site is where you talk to it to create it, but configure is what it's actually where you can what it's how it's being designed for real. Like it takes your
Wow.
conversation and then it brings it over here. Like, okay, this is actually what it is. Because you can ask it questions, go back and forth, but not all of it
Mhm.
really means that it's updating what it does. So based on the design, I just wanted to like create like an interview coach where you can practice being interviewed for a job.
Mhm.
But there's still more to it though. I'm realizing because when I go and actually use it, I can still ask questions about other things like, hey, can you give me the ingredients to this tea? And it will give that too. So I'm just like, okay, there's definitely it's so basically just going in and let me create one doesn't make it the expert just focus on this. So there's more things. So that's where I'm kind of at, like trying to learn, okay, what is this? What is it doing? That's different, you know? than me just
Okay.
using ChatGPT. I know one thing for sure is like you can add files. So that's this. I don't know. You can add files to kind of give it more specific knowledge, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave that there. And these actions are things that you can make it. So that's I guess that's where the difference is. Like, what is the difference? You can upload your files, but I haven't gone to see what kind of files you can upload and how good is it to read the files. You know. And
Okay.
then actions are things you can have it do as far as if you, I think you're connected to certain things like let's say your Google Calendar, where you can have it look into the calendar, update things, schedule appointments, or other. It connected to other applications,
Yeah.
and if the application allows you to do things automatically without you actually doing it yourself, it'll do that based on you just
Right.
talking to your GPT if you connect it. But say that with all that being said, I haven't done it, tested it, or checked it out. So I'm sure I'm like, do I just leave teaching prompt engineering 101 and leave it at that? Because I don't want to dig too deep in the hole. But it's
Well,
interesting
start
though.
with
So
that, but then whatever you're learning, maybe record it while you're learning it too, just in case you hit a
that's true.
if
Yeah,
you hit a gold vein.
that's true. Yeah, like, okay,
Mhm.
oh, I figured this out, or this don't work.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm just like, this is where you can just keep going deep, deep, deep. Okay, how detailed do you want to know? But anyways, so just to show you that
Yeah,
that's where
rabbit
that whole
hole.
build your own thing. Yeah,
Ow, sorry.
yeah.
Old bone. That's what Matthew did to me this morning. My inner thighs are burning. But yeah.
Hey, burn, baby, burn. But
Oh.
all right, so I'm just gonna end this one for today. We're done.
Okay, darling.
Thanks for
Thank
joining me. But
you.
let me end the recording call. I
Mhm.
do have a piece of advice I would ask, so I'm just gonna end this call.
Yeah,
If,
yeah, of course.
yeah. So if you're watching this, go ahead and just subscribe or follow me. Peace.
It's,
All right. Where is the recording button?
I don't know, but I know it's still recorded.
Yep. Stop the recording.